Hello peeps, it's Lady L here, and today is January 15, 2026. I have not recorded anything in a minute. Oh, look at this. This is blinking. Let me fix this because I don't like the blinkiness. I think it would distract me if I was editing that video and I just kept seeing that blink. I'd probably be irritated. So a lot has happened. I want to tell you guys that basically I have been working on myself, even though I have been sick and ill and I have been working on myself, and a lot has shifted and changed. Now, if you follow my TikTok account, you can be up to date with a lot of stuff, because my YouTube channel, normally I post these videos later, you know. It would be nice one day if I'm caught up and I'm posting them as I go, but until then, I post them like later. Get out of line. So I have organized my life, and I put it into this thing called Life Garden Journal. I made this December 2025. I made this journal to organize my entire life because I realized that I'm someone who don't go by systems like time and dates. I don't like it when it's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna do this at 5:30, 6:30, and then I'm gonna do this at 8:30, because your girl's sick, and some days I wake up just no energy. And if I have a to-do list, I feel like if I don't get that to-do list done, then I was wasting my day. I don't know if any of you guys feel that way, but I feel that way. So today is the vlog day where I'm gonna take you guys along with me and do stuff. Now, I just wanted to show you guys that I basically have this notebook, and it's basically to keep track of all my stuff. I have ADHD, and I might have autism. I got tested for that, but I have ADHD, and it's just out of mind, out of sight. I be forgetting what I be having. Okay, guys, I be forgetting. All right, I be forgetting stuff that I need to do and stuff like that. So I have this notebook for it, and so I have 3 branches. Four branches. Living branch, passion branch, fun branch, and hobby branch. And they all have different things that I am interested in, so I can keep track of it. I'm a multi-passionate individual. Now, if you're a multi-passionate individual, you understand that you like to do a lot of stuff, and you don't like to just put one thing above the other, you know. Well, at least for me, like, I have ADHD, so I'm multi-passionate. I just want everything to be the same. Like, you know, I love everything the same way, you know. Everything's important to me. Okay, it's hard for me to distinguish, like, okay, let's say that one thing isn't important. Like, my health is as important as my hobbies, you know. At least for me, it is, you know. So I've got this book down to basically jot down all the things I like to do, and I create a little raffle. Where's my phone? I create a little raffle on my phone, spin, and to figure out, you know, to like help me pin down if I want to do what I want to do. But today probably not going to be using the raffle because I already have stuff I have to get done. Now, this is my wanna-do list. I don't keep to-do lists because I feel like to-do list means I have to get it done. Wanna-do list means I want to get these things done. And they are like, even if they're due or anything, they still go into the wanna-do list because that means I want to do them. And I just try to get them done as soon as possible. So there's some things I have to get done in here for my health, for my life, more like life stuff. So this will be in my life, like basically my living branch I told you guys about. This stuff, a lot of this stuff will be in my living branch. So stuff I have to do in my living branch, like, you know, with life and stuff like that. So I had to get that stuff done. As well, like some of this stuff done today. I have some things I have to get done today. Yeah. Oh, you're sorry, your girl just woke up. Oh. The next thing that I would like to do is that I want to go on my phone and I want to check my TikTok. I have been getting deeper into content creating, guys. I want to be a content creator. I've been enjoying it. I'm currently at 66 subscribers on YouTube. Yay! We're getting close to 70. Oh, it's just amazing. It's amazing. And so I just want to keep going. I'm really enjoying it. It's really fun for me. So I want to keep doing it, you know. And I also want to post some, and I already have YouTube videos filmed. I mean, not YouTube. Well, yeah, YouTube, but I have TikTok videos already filmed in advance that I can just post whenever, like, you know. And so I'm gonna post some of those today as well. So I'm gonna go on TikTok. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so let's go to TikTok, and then after this, we're probably gonna get down to other business stuff. And then the next thing I also want to do is school stuff. This is a lot of living branch. School is in living branch because it's like for life, and so is the medical stuff like that. That's in living branch because it's like life stuff, you know. The other branches are filled with like interest, hobbies, you know, work, it's called fun things that I want to do, you know, gaming and stuff like that, and entertainment. Those other branches are filled with stuff like that. So we're doing a couple of things for living branch today, but I'm gonna still do stuff from the other branches. So also, I have to, on my computer, I have to download my school materials. Hopefully they're still available, but I have to download my school projects for that. And then I'm gonna write this down. We're gonna write this stuff down because your girl forgets. So what we got to do is, all right, we gotta wanna do list, not have to, but wanna do list. Download school projects. And I'm just gonna put that wanna do list in folder because I got stuff in that folder that I need to do, so I can do something out of there. That's my computer. And then we have, okay, check TikTok, and then upload videos because these videos are already filmed, so it's fine. And then I also probably need to upload some shorts. Cause I upload the same videos from TikTok onto my YouTube channel. You know, it's just like you just recycle the material, recycle the content. So I'm gonna upload some videos to YouTube Shorts. Lord's will. Okay, and what else? Oh yeah, I also wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh with my friend. I just started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and this probably today will be my first time having a duel contest with someone. So it'd be nice to record that process with you guys to show you guys, you know. Who knows, you know. I know we chatting a lot, guys, but it's okay. We're used to having our little long format videos. So that's a little list, or wanna do list that we want to do. And I also had something last night I had to do. I had to send my sister the song Puppet by, you know, the girl that, remember the song like, I was born to dance, that song. I gotta send that to my sister. So first we're gonna check the TikTok. We're gonna do things that are relaxed first. What the heck? That's good. Alright. Now we're gonna go down. Okay, so we have gotten 99 hearts. What? I'm liking these people. Cause I just keep posting content like recently. I've just been posting content. So I've gotten a follow from 2 people. Ooh, I've gotten follows from people. Someone texted me about my friends. I'm sorry, I'm responding to my friend because they basically, one of my friends was just like supporting me constantly on like TikTok, and I haven't like had conversations with them, but they support my stuff, you know. And so I just wanted to send them a message. I'm just thanking them for it because like that's really cool of them, you know. They didn't have to do that, you know. So yeah, they responded. All right, responded to them, which is awesome. One of my friends shared a video, which I'm probably gonna watch afterwards. I'm gonna watch it. Hold on. Okay, so I have to look at some stuff, so it might be, the sound might stop now because it's videos from TikTok and I don't want to get copyrighted. I was born to dance, every time you stretch your hands, you can only love a puppet. I can never be a puppet. Responding to friends is so fun. I just realized I did not have to like there's no sound playing at all. So yeah, oh my goodness. So I just responded to a couple people's things. What's it called? And it was just so much fun. Okay, so we just basically went through all the stuff, went through all my stuff on TikTok and everything. It was so much fun just to look at stuff and everything. And now we're just gonna go and we're gonna post some new content. So I just uploaded the videos for TikTok, and what's it called? Okay, I uploaded videos on TikTok. 3 videos I uploaded just now, like 3 little shorts, you know, for TikTok, you know, upload them on TikTok. And they were pre-recorded, everything, you know. And then after that, I basically, before I did that, I basically went through all the likes and comments and responded to comments and likes and stuff like that. I also went on my friends list, like, you know, and just like liked and like commented on some people's stuff. And my phone's dying, so I put that video on the charger. But I want to start my day today just posting some more content. It's really fun because like to just post the content, because I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard not to post the content because I really wanted to post those videos right away. But I know that I am not the healthiest individual, and I don't be wanting them. I don't make videos daily and 24/7. So since I know that I might not feel like in the mood to make videos all the time, I save videos like that and I post a few of them like a day. That way I could basically like still get content coming out while also being mindful of my own health. You know, I can't make videos daily. So since I can't make videos daily, I will save some videos to post kind of daily, you know. And so I've been having fun doing that. That's been fun. I need to post, there's so many videos that I've posted on TikTok that need to be posted on YouTube. There's like a lot of them, and I like to post on YouTube as well, because posting on YouTube and TikTok is fun because like you get different crowds. Some people are not on TikTok, you know, and some people are not on YouTube. So like just posting videos to both platforms, you can draw in more people, you know. And people on YouTube, it's nice to get subscribers and stuff for that. Oh, I didn't check my YouTube. I can check my YouTube real fast, just to see, like, normally I just check to see how it's doing, you know, like my YouTube studio. I just go there to see, check on stuff, see how like videos went and stuff like that. But I normally don't get like too overwhelmed. I try not to get too overwhelmed by YouTube and stuff like that, and my content stuff, because like at the end of the day, we know that, you know, like things are not going to be perfect. We grow gradually and slowly, and like I'm just not going to basically be frustrated with myself and angry with myself if I don't have like a million stuff, like, or 100, 1,000 or whatever. I'm just going to take my time with it because it's for the fun of it, you know. Like I really do enjoy posting content. I like it when I get 1 or 2 comments. I like it when some people like my videos. I like it when people interact with the videos. I like those things. So I try not to worry about the numbers. I try my best not to worry, but it doesn't mean I don't worry. I still worry about the numbers. I still get stressed out sometimes. And I still worry if like I'm going to like be drawing more subscribers and followers and stuff like that. But I try to just remind myself that I'm really doing this for fun, and that it's okay if things take some time, and it's okay if there's not 1,000 fans, because it'd be fun just to have just a couple fans, and just like, not fans, but like subscribers who like are a fan of my videos. You know, I like it if people like my videos, and like if it's fun for them. And so like when I see comments and people just like, okay, keep doing you know, you got this, just keep going down the road, it really makes me really excited, really happy. You know, it makes me feel like, okay, I was making the right move, you know, being this content creator. I always wanted to be a content creator, guys. Since I was like 13, I always wanted to like record videos and stuff like that. And I only started taking it serious last year. I bought this camera years before I actually started taking it serious, because I kept making videos and then being about to post them, but then I would basically not post them because I just didn't think I was good enough. And like I would delete there's so much content that I have filmed and edited that I just deleted because I just didn't think I was as good enough as the people around me. So last year I stopped doing that, and now I've been creating content for some months now, you know, like a little bit more consistently than before. So yeah, my goal is to, it'd be nice if I could reach 100 subscribers this year. It'd be nice. if I could reach 100 subscribers this year. I'm at 66 subscribers. So yeah, that'd be cool. I'm going to, next, what I have to do is I have to, I'm going to kind of work on downloading my projects first, because the projects, I don't know when I'm going to lose access to them, so I want to get them downloaded first. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to see if my grandfather can bring me some food, because I am hungry and I need to take my medicine, guys. I take medicine for my health, so I have to take some of that. Oh, and I'm going to write down also, call my doctor to make an appointment for February. Call doctor to make appointment for February. And then maybe we could, this is normally how like my stuff is, like, this is not like, my health is still like, it's really shaky right now, like my chest is hurting and I don't really feel too hot, so I'm just trying to take my time with things. But this is why I say this is all what to do, because I'm already spending a lot of energy talking. Not gonna lie, talking for me takes up a lot of energy. I already have a mild headache right now, so I basically like to just try and just do the best I can. And I write down these things because I don't want to forget them. These are things I really like to do. In my brain, I have very bad brain fog, so I forget things fast. That's why I have a lot of these organizations tools to help me out. If I can't keep my memory up here, then I need to put it down somewhere. And so that's what I use these things for. And so I'm saying, alright, I either have to do this one first or the doctor first. It's fine, whichever one comes first is cool. So yeah, we have these two. They're not these two. This paper with my little want to do list, because doesn't mean they're mandatory, because at the same time, if I don't feel good, these things have to be pushed out, you know. I stopped basically forcing myself to think that I had to do things. Definitely, I know a lot of people, they're like, okay, well, you know, it's like that's they live life like that, like, you know, they have to definitely get things done. But even if these things have a due date, I still don't put have to get done today. I always just put want to do, and if it does have a due date, I just put it on my want to do list as soon as possible, so that I can remember that I have to get that done, you know. But yeah, but I also, like, I just try to just take my time with myself. I try to just, like, give myself grace, because I know that I don't have the best body, and like my health is like very not well, and when I push myself, I flare up really badly, and like I will basically be in bed doing nothing but being in pain for like days, and it gets severe, like to the point where I can't even do stuff like this and move around like this. Like, I'm laying down because like I'm in bed, because like this is the most comfortable thing for me to do, and if I start walking around doing a bunch of stuff, I'm going to start getting in pain. Also, I feel better when my legs are elevated on the bed. So if I start to like try to move around, do too much, I will start to feel worse, and when I start to feel worse, it makes getting stuff done hard. So I keep all my stuff for school, work, or just my life, all near me. I keep it all around me, so that I can basically, I don't have to worry about keep eating up, because especially on low, like really bad health days, if I have like a little bit of energy to do at least one thing, I don't want to have to use up all that energy trying to get the thing, you know, or remember where I put it at. So I keep everything next to me and stuff like that, and organized a little bit, you know. And it took a long time to organize everything and get this stuff like this. Like, I'm still in the process of organizing things. It's taking a minute, because I really care about my health, and I know that I have to really consider it and take into account when I do stuff. So I try my hardest, my absolute hardest, to basically just figure out ways I can get things done while also being very conscious of my body, my health, and what I can get done, you know. Just move smart, work smarter, not harder. And in this body, working harder is not even an option, so we have to work smarter. So yeah, so we're going to move on to doing my schoolwork and stuff like that. See, I don't know if I told you guys that I have ADHD. I'm pretty sure I just did like earlier, but like even when I write things down, I still kind of plans change. I kind of get distracted. I kind of move to different things. So I messaged a friend earlier on TikTok, and so like honestly, like there's a few things issues, right? One, my computer has always been acting up, and I was hoping that today it would work. You know, today I thought it was going to work out, but it's not working well. It's not actually working well. That's an issue because I use my computer for downloading school assignments and stuff like that. So I assumed that it was about to work like real nice, freely. I was about to get him here like, ooh, it works. No, that's not what's going on. Right now it's acting weird, really weird. And it's always done this. So this is an issue. So I have two options. One, I can just basically just be like, oh, you know what? Like, we just basically, our computer's done up. That's it. That's all we can just really figure out. Or I can just use like ChatGPT to help me kind of try to reboot this bad boy and get through this thing. That's an option. There's also the fact that my friend has responded to me and said like, you know, he's available today to duel with Yu-Gi-Oh, because it will be my first duel ever with Yu-Gi-Oh. And he asked me like, is it up to me, like, you know, when do I want to do that, like, you know, like whenever I'm free, right? So we have options. So this is what I'm saying, like my brain just gets so confused about like which do I start. And then also on the internet, I watched this girl's video. She's Alyssa I Write Books. Wait, no, Alyssa and the Books. That's her channel name. But she keeps opening the video like, hi, my name is Alyssa and I write books. And so I'm so used to saying Alyssa I Write Books. That's not her name. It's Alyssa and the Books. That's her subscribing thing. I watch her videos. I love videos that are long, okay? Her videos are like 44 minutes. Like this one video that she got is 44 minutes, and that's like a cup of tea to me. Like I love long videos because like I like to sit there and watch people's videos and get things done. Since I'm always kind of located in the bed and stuff like that, watching these long form videos is very nice for me. And then the person's being productive and I see them do a lot of stuff, and so I enjoy really watching her videos. So I also would like to watch that. I want to watch that video as well. So I'm between three different things. So I'm gonna look up on ChatGPT to see if there's anything that I can do for my computer. I'm gonna look up and see if there's anything I can do for my computer. I love using ChatGPT, even though people are so against it, I'm not, okay? So like, yeah, I don't use it like to do anything crazy. So like, if I'm not using it for bad things, I'm kind of using it. I keep telling people that ChatGPT is just like a personal assistant for me. Like it's like a personal assistant. That's how I use it, like a personal assistant. So I love this. I love this stuff. So my computer was just messing up, and that's what you see me doing just now. My computer was like my computer was lagging and everything, like the mouse pad was just not working and stuff like that, and it was just like acting real strange. But I just sat there trying to fix it the entire time. This has been an issue for me for years, probably. Like this has been messing with me for a minute now. So I use ChatGPT to help me figure out the solution. And I've been using ChatGPT since like the other day, like to help me figure out this solution. Like I always use ChatGPT, but I recently started using it to help me figure out this computer issue. And so the issue has been solved, apparently, hopefully. And I think the real tester I'm going to do real fast, just to test and see if it really has been solved, is to just like close out my computer, shut off my computer, let it sit for some minutes. I'm gonna close my computer, let it sit for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna come back to it, you know, and see if it's working later. And that's about it for the computer stuff. Now it's time for me to eat. Hello peeps, Lady L back again. And so what I'm doing right now is I am Laura's Will, I am in a program for I got accepted into a program for school and stuff like that, and they give you a $500 stipend once you complete it, right? So I decided for fun I was just gonna make a little shopping list. I know, who makes a shopping list before? But it's just that I forget sometimes what I want. And then when it comes down to like, Lord's will, if I get this stuff, like, and then also like, let's say until like up until I get graduate that program, or complete that program, let's say that I get some of these items, I can just go into this list and just remove the items from the list, you know. So I'm going to go and try to create a shopping list for the stuff that I want, so that I can basically, one, also can see a place where I want some things at. So yeah, I'm gonna make a little list for myself, okay? And I can add anything on there if I want to, and then when it comes time to shopping, I can just see what I want then. As well. So that's what I'm doing right now. I ate and everything. I'm chilling. I'm gonna put on my little show while I do that. So you guys can stick around while I do this. I went through my lifeguarding journal, and it has all my interests and stuff on there. And so I basically put certain things that I want to purchase. I'm gonna tell you guys my list of things that I want to buy after I'm done making it. Okay? Hello peeps. Oh, I was watching the video. My bad. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I put in my list before my phone dies. My phone is dying. So I created a list for my program, like the stipend thing. I know, like, why, like, you're probably like, Lady L, why are you thinking so far ahead? And I'm just looking at you guys like, okay, well, I have to. There's no choice. I have to think far ahead because, like, I just want to, really. So because, like, I want to basically also give myself a little bit of a motivation, like, okay, why are we, like, not only are we doing it for, like, there's things I gained from this program, like just the knowledge and the information and stuff like that, but I also want to put down like some things that I can get if I get the money, right? So I put a producer / singer home like building kit, like a studio kit. It costs around like $300, and you guys are like, oh my goodness, like, no, don't get that. You should get this. Like, guys, you gotta understand, right? I am not rich, and like, so I'm just trying my best to get whatever I can with the money that they given, if they might give me, or as well. So I put a singing kit because there's certain things that I've been doing my entire life, right? There's certain things that I've been doing my entire life, right, guys? I have always sung music. I'm a very creative person. I sing, I do art, you know, I'm very big, I just love creating things, right? I'm very multi-passionate. And it's not multi-passionate like this has just been one thing I've done. Like, I'm just doing something really completely out of my zone. Like, no, I've always been into stuff like this, you know? So I got myself a kit, you know, and it's 4 Corset Scarlett Solo 3rd Gen USB auto interface and all that jazz, right? And then I also got, that's the kit I got for singing. I also, music. I've always wanted to play violin. I've seen the people, like, I've seen this movie when I was a little girl and they play violin. I thought it was so cool. I was like, man, I want to learn violin. And my little sister, she's learning violin, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it'd be so cool. But I thought I couldn't learn violin because just self-doubt. You know, I just always see stuff, I'm like, that's super cool. I could never, like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that anymore. So violin has already been on my, it's already in here. I'll already tell I'm learning violin. And again, this is life garden. The reason why I say life is because it doesn't mean it has to happen today, tomorrow, this year, or next year. It's just a goal of me for my life as well. And who knows if this goal will change, but I know that since I was a little girl, I wanted to play violin and I thought it was super cool. So I put violin in my list, you know? Then I also, my YouTube channel, ever since I was also 13, I wanted to have a YouTube channel. So you're going to see a common thread is the fact that a lot of my interests aren't interests that are like new or fickle for me. Like, these are very big interests that I've always had, always dreamed of, just never really went out and did it because I just thought I couldn't, you know? And so during last year, 2025, I basically stopped, like, I started to love myself and to see that I can do things, and that's why I've also been creating YouTube videos more often. So the next thing we have on the list is vlogging equipment, and also equipment for TikTok and stuff like that. I make TikTok videos. I sit down and make them. So I got what, and I also make drawing. I want to make drawing videos. So I got a tripod that can go over so you can see your stuff, and I got a tripod and it also can go in front of you so I can make videos like that instead of having to hold my phone, because then when I'm holding my phone and making videos, my hands sometimes shake and stuff like that. Not the healthiest person, so like I have shaking issues and stuff like that. Then I also got this selfie monitor because I'm sorry guys, I'm just laying down. I got this selfie monitor, guys, and the reason why I got the selfie monitor is because, like, when I'm on live, like Lord's will, sometimes I go on live stream with my friends, and if I use that little monitor thing, it'd be easy, because one thing that I don't like to go live also is not only just because of my health issues, but also because of the simple fact, like, you know, when I go live, I have to hold my phone in a very uncomfortable position, and it makes it hard for me to draw. And then I hate when I have to put it in a certain area where you can actually see it, because then I can't see people's comments or anything like that. So this selfie monitor, it lets you see the comments while your phone can be somewhere else. So I can position my phone above me while I'm recording and like go on live, and then have the screen mirroring on my side, and I can see what people comment and say. Smart, right? We investing in ourselves, right? And then I put a tripod for this camera, because I have a tripod that I'm using, and it's dingy, guys. It's honestly, it's on its last leg. It kind of low-key sucks, and I had this Tempe for like years now, like years. I need a new one. So I put that down in there. And I already told you guys, the violin, yes. So this is the violin stuff that I picked out. A red violin. I thought it was super cute. And then I'll show you some other stuff that I got in this list. Lord's will, I want to get this stuff so badly. I put this for music creating and making songs and stuff like that. This is what I put down in here, you know. Just so you guys can see some of the stuff. The monitor for your phone. Put this in here for your phone to monitor it and everything like that, guys. Like, that's what I put. And then I don't know if you guys can tell, but this video might look different from my other videos because I fixed the settings on this camera. A lot of times when I used to try to like show stuff, it would never focus, and I realized it was something with the camera and I didn't have it on that system where it can autofocus or something like that. So I changed it and put it on there after watching a video. And so yeah, that's what I just did. I gave myself a little bit of fun little, and I basically put it as my program money as well. Stuff like that. This is the stuff I want to get, and it's going to be used towards my channel and my hobbies and goals and dreams. Like, I've always wanted to make my own, basically I wanted to make my own songs. And so last year I actually made a song. It's called Resilient Heart. It's on my YouTube channel, and I end up outsourcing someone to do the music for it, but I realized that that's a I don't want to do that anymore. I want to learn how to make my own beats and music for my songs, because it's just like people have rules and stuff like that, and they're like, okay, well, you can use my beat and stuff for 10 years, or then you might have to renew or whatever. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm good. If I produce all my songs, my music and everything, then I don't have to worry about not being able to use my own stuff, because it's mine. I created it myself, and that's why I'm doing it myself, you know, because I just don't like it when, like, because people can sometimes be unreliable. So, and that stuff can be fickle. I don't ever want to sign a contract and they're like, oh yeah, you know, because that's what happened. Like, I did a thing and they said it was gonna be for, it seemed like it was saying originally that it was for like ever, you can use the song forever. But then I looked at it afterwards, after I paid it, and it gave me this slip, and it said like you can use it for like 10 years, and it's already part of my song. And they said you can use it, like, you know, to a post and stuff like that, but the main thing is for like 10 years, you know. And of course the other person owns the beat as well, and so it's just like, I'd rather just make my own music. So yeah, that's why I got the whole producer thing. I'm sorry guys, I'm tired and this is highly uncomfortable. All right, so that's what I just did just now, and we have to move on, guys. We have to do something else. We have to. And so, Lord's will, I'm gonna maybe text my friend and see if he wants to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel, and maybe I'll show you guys it. And also, I can't wait to get like more stuff so that I can be able to show my content and stuff like that for you guys more and better, you know. I do a lot of stuff and I feel like that's vlogging material. Like, judging by the fact that I just be doing like so many things, like what if sometimes I'm having videos with me producing music, or like you guys see my vlogs and I'm producing music or learning languages or whatever, you know. I think that'd be interesting. So yeah, stay along with me for the ride, guys. All right, let's go see if we can play Yu-Gi-Oh. Hey peeps, I did want to vlog this day, and so it's 9:51 p.m. I'm kind of really hot because there was a lot of heat in this room. This is an honest vlog, so like I struggle with sending sometimes, and I feel like I sinned just now, you know. Like reading stuff that has like smut in it, I don't think that's really good for me and stuff like that. So I read stuff like that sometimes, and I feel guilty for it. And I felt so much shame just now. And I also sometimes maladaptive dream, you know. And I don't like doing that either, because it distracts me from the life that I'm living as well. So I felt a lot of shame and sadness from it. And I was sitting here and I'm like going through my notes and stuff. I was going through my notes and stuff. Like, I was filling out paperwork and forms that was important. And while I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm just this big sinner, going through my notes and stuff, I not my notes, my paperwork, while I was like sinning and stuff like that and just maladaptive daydreaming, I messed up the form. like I thought it said something, but it didn't say it, and I feel like I would have been able to understand it if I was fully focused, but I was not adapted to daydreaming, and I messed it up. And it's an important document, and if we get another one, we'll have to go out and get one, and they need it as soon as possible. So I just felt way worse after that, and I just felt like I was just kicking myself the entire time. I didn't stop daydreaming or anything like that because I felt guilty, so I felt like just continue in it and stuff like that. And it didn't bring me joy. I was just feeling so bad. I was just kicking myself, really. And then I used, I like to use ChatGPT. I basically use it to kind of help me like reflect and stuff like that because it's helpful. It's very helpful. I talk a lot like there's certain things that I struggle with and certain things, and it uses scripture to help me, you know. Because that's what I like to do, you know. If you're not for ChatGPT or AI, then it's okay. You know, you don't have to agree with this, but you know, this is what I do. This is what I personally like to do. And so I just basically was sitting there reflecting, and I realized that I was shaming myself, you know. Instead of like stepping out of it, I was just shaming myself, and I just felt really guilty and just kept staying in that paralysis. And it wasn't conviction, it was condemnation that I was doing. I was condemning myself. And so I had to step out of that. But I was actually scared of mentioning this in this vlog, because a lot of times, especially as someone who follows God, we tend to not, like, people tend to not share their struggles online, you know. People tend to give off this I'm very perfect and holier than thou type of mindset and like mentality and stuff like that. And sometimes, you know, at first I wasn't going to share because I was scared, but then I realized that sometimes it was hard for me, especially when I first came to, like, when I first started seeking God. It was like not seeking him, because I already was like already talked to him, but when I actually started like going deeper into like the truth in his scriptures and his words, I felt like I would look online and people would just, everyone would seem perfect, like they had this perfect life, like they never sinned, especially the sins that are taboo, you know, like lust and stuff like that. And so basically I felt like, you know, it's a very scary topic because, like, you know, people tend to not talk about it. But then I just sat there and I was like, yeah, but like imagining like if I were to see someone talking about this and expressing themselves and sharing, like, you know, having a productive day, but then they still fall into sin, like showing not only just the good productiveness but the setbacks in their day. How would that feel? That would make me feel seen, you know. So this is the truth of the matter, you know. Like I have like a nice thing is like I struggle with certain things, and even like sometimes I might share some of my health difficulties. I'm really nervous about sharing like painful moments when I'm in pain, or recording myself when I'm in pain. One, because a lot of times when it gets really bad, it's hard for me to talk, and two, because I just did not want to deal with people like invalidating my symptoms because I was recording myself, you know. So like if I ever record myself and share me falling into sin, or me struggling, or me basically struggling with health issues and stuff like that, it is for those people who don't feel seen, who are struggling with stuff, and it's to show the truth behind closed doors. Because you can see someone with a chronic illness who is basically living life, and they are basically showing all the stuff that they're doing, but you might not see the stuff that they're struggling with behind closed doors. And I want to shed light onto that, you know, like shed light that basically we deal with good and bad, you know. As a Christian, as a chronically ill person, things are not always up. Sometimes I have bad, low moments or painful moments, you know, with my health and with my spiritual journey. And so I want to share all that, you know. It was nerve-wracking for me though, because I was worried that I am very different from normal people you see online, you know. I feel like maybe I'm too honest, too open, share too much. But the reason why I do this is because I wish that I was able to see this when I was growing up and stuff like that, and to see someone who's multi-passionate, who's basically maybe sick like me, or like who's like struggling with certain things but still trying in life, but still shows aspects of them in pain, who's following God but shows that they're not perfect, you know, and that they're struggling still, you know. I wanted to show those aspects of my life, you know, because I feel as though in this world, if you do something and if you kind of show any amount of struggle, the world will call you a failure and make you feel bad about yourself, like you're not good enough. But you are good enough. You are loved by him, you are loved by me. And so I want people to understand that, you know, it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to get things wrong sometimes. It's okay to need rest. You don't have to. The hustle culture is very unhealthy, if I'm being honest, you know, especially if you are struggling with certain issues that the world doesn't make room for. You could feel like you're suffocating. So I wanted to make a channel where I'm freely myself, and I invite others to freely be themselves, no matter who you are, what you like, what you do, what you believe in. Come here and freely be yourself, you know, because on this page we are ourselves and we grow. Okay, we grow. So I invite growth, you know, in everyone's life, you know, and I pray that God, he guides us, you know, and this is just how I am, you know. And so I was just hoping that, even though this is scary, putting myself out there and being honest about myself, knowing that family could watch it or strangers could watch it, knowing that I might get hate for it, for being myself. It's scary, but in reality, if you realize, all of us are going to get hate for being ourselves. There's going to be somebody out there that don't like you just because they're just angry or upset or just jealous, whatever. Or sometimes they just don't like people. It's nothing you really can do about it. You shouldn't just stop being yourself just because people don't like who you are. Because trust me, just as much as there are people who don't like you, there's going to be people who like you. So look at them. Don't look at the ones who are trying to tear you down. No matter how many of them there is. I want you to succeed. God wants you to just succeed. So come along with me. My vloggy vlogs. If you watch this entire thing, leave a fire emoji. I thank you for coming along with my vlog, even though it's all over the place. I wasn't able to do a few things, and I didn't record my my paperwork because it got sensitive information on there, and I don't feel like blurring stuff out because like sis is tired, especially when she edits videos, and so I just didn't record that. And then the friend that I was supposed to do the game with, something came out with the person. They had a situation, so yeah, we're moving past that. So yeah, I hope everyone has a beautiful day, a beautiful night, a beautiful life. I love you all. Lady L signing out.